What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a little bit different thing on the long form. Instead of talking about finances, I'm going to talk about my recent decision to get sober. Kind of why I decided to get sober and what was going on that affected my life, I guess, to the point that I decided to do that. Now, I want to preface this like I wasn't like doing meth or heroin or oxys or anything like hardcore like that. The only thing I was doing is I was drinking alcohol and smoking weed, which most people are totally fine with both of those. But I was doing both pretty much every single day. I did one or the other every single day, and it was usually both every single day for probably the last 5 years, and I've done both forever. I mean, I don't really recall a time probably pre me being like 13 years old that I wasn't either smoking weed or drinking alcohol, at least in some form, some ways, sometimes. And so now I've been sober for, at this point, me making this video, it's been about, I don't know, 3 weeks. And it hasn't really been super hard or challenging for me. But I have seen some changes in like my mental health, and then changes in the way that I do things and productivity. So the main reason that I wanted to try to get sober was because I was going through something and it was affecting me. It was actually using those substances was making me more depressed in what I was going through. And so I have a lot of anxiety and depression problems anyway. I've had those for a long time, which is probably why I cope with things like that. But it was making it worse in this instance. So I needed to really stop in order to get right with the way that I feel. Now, benefits that I've noticed since I stopped doing that was I've been more productive with other things. So like I've been playing my guitar, I've been making more YouTube videos, YouTube shorts and things like that. And I've just been able to concentrate on other things easier, because when I'm smoking or I'm drinking, it's like it's way too easy to just kind of sit there and just do that. Like smoking for me was like an activity where I would just sit there and I would just smoke, and I wouldn't do anything else really productive or anything that was like life building. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm really trying to do something different, like with YouTube, with content creation, with figuring out the way that I'm gonna do my love shirts and give those out to homeless people and things like that. Like, I just want to do different things. I want to do bigger things. I want to do better things. And I really want to make it to the point where I don't have to work like a regular job anymore. And so I really felt like getting sober was actually a step that was necessary in order for me to take, in order to get to that point, right? In order to focus on YouTube and getting my YouTube monetized, in order to focus on investing in the right things, and in order to really get my money right, because it's saving me money too by not using, but that's a whole different video. But yeah, really, like the 3 weeks that I've been sober have been good in a lot of ways, where I'm really productive, and bad on times when I'm bored. But when I get bored now, I try to do something productive. So it's moving me in the right path, right? And when I'm talking about productivity for me right now, I'm not really talking about like going out there and physically working. I'm just talking about doing things for me. So doing things like playing guitar or reading a book or things that are helping with my mental health. So I don't know. I decided to get sober because I felt like not being sober was affecting my mental health in a negative way, and it was really weighing heavy on me. And these last 3 weeks that I've been sober, I have felt really, really good and positive. So yeah, that's really it. I guess. I don't know. I thought that I would have more to say, but that's this week's long form video. Anyway, guys, I hope that you're having a good day. If you are considering getting sober off of any substance, it doesn't matter what you're doing, like whether it's something small or it's something large. If you're, wanting to get sober, give it a try and make sure that you have a good support system. Everybody around me is really awesome, so I don't really have to worry about that. Like, my support system is great, and they don't care one way or the other, but they're there for me with what I want to do, and they support me with what I want to do. So make sure that you have a good support system if you're going to try it. And I encourage you, if you want something different, like if your life is in a weird space, not necessarily, it doesn't even have to be bad. Like, my life's not in a bad space, it's just in a weird space. If your life is in a weird space and you want to try something different, give it a shot. Anyway, peace, guys. Have a good one.